A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to my channel once again. So, here we go, yet again. I've got some more milestone challenges coming your way. And so, basically I've got 3 milestone challenges to come along here. Because, as it turns out, my second Twitter username, at KFN 2.0, just so happens to have a few milestones already that I've managed to cross. Not entirely by follower count, but as it turns out, I was able to get milestone screenshots based on, well, certain other parts to my Twitter. I'm mainly talking about the number of tweets I've gotten, the amount of media in the media timeline of KFN 2.0 that I was able to get, as well as how many likes I was able to get in total. So, what I want to start off with today is that I've got a milestone challenge that centers on the famous game known as 2 Truths and a Lie, but I'm going to play it a little differently. And this challenge itself will correspond with the number of tweets I've gotten. There is a big total right there of 2020 tweets, which will correlate with an upcoming year and an upcoming new decade known as 2020, otherwise known as the 2020s, in plural. But anyhow, this is just me doing my own little take on the famous 2 Truths and a Lie game. Basically, I'm going to be doing it really well as I could possibly go. So, I hope you guys are ready, because I trained myself to always be honest, but yet I feel like now would be a great time to probably go ahead and break that rule a little bit. So, let's just get it over with, though. So here we go. I'm going to be doing a total of 6 rounds in total. I'm going to be counting down from 12, just to give you guys enough time to find out exactly what the one lie is. And, of course, I will definitely have 2 truths available. So at least I do get to do my honesty as best as I can. So, here we go here. This is round 1. All 3 things that I've gotten here are: I've gotten a scar on my left leg based on an animal attack. Second thing I got here for this round is that I plan on buying a Lincoln Aviator in dark blue or other colors like that. And the third thing I've got is that I play a lot of games on the PlayStation 4. Here we go. You got 12 seconds to decide which one of them is the lie. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I want you guys to find out exactly which one is the lie here. But, of course, for those who weren't able to find out what it was, the one lie is none of them. That's right. All 3 of those things are true in my life. I've got a scar here from an animal attack. I do plan on buying a Lincoln Aviator later on, and I also do play a lot of PlayStation 4, especially when it comes to the production of Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo episodes. So, ain't that a nifty little twist? Turns out I won't be breaking my own ability to always be honest, after all. Probably deal with that in the next 5 rounds here. So here we go. Round 2. First thing I got is that some of my favorite board games included Clear-Plunk, Twister, Imagine If, and Boggle. Second thing I got is that I happen to like gaming chairs more than recliners. Third thing is that the color of the newest PlayStation 4 controller that I bought is in gold. So, here we go. 12-second timer starts now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up now. As a matter of fact, they're all true yet again. All of them. All 3 of them are. The controller I got recently is in gold color. And if that's not enough proof for you, then well, there will definitely be a time later on where we'll be able to see it in action. And of course, I do happen to like some board games out there like Imagine If and Twister. And let's not forget, I've also gotten other things around, especially when it comes to handling some of these. So that's pretty much just round 2 in a nutshell. Here's round 3 out of 6. We're pretty much just halfway there already. First thing I've got is that I happen to do a lot of photography as much as I do a lot of videography. Second thing, whenever I try to pick up a controller and play something, I expect the controls to be as fluent as possible. Just like what James D. Rolfe would expect. And number 3, I happen to wear foot-healthy footwear all the time. 12-second timer starts now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. There we go there. Of course, yeah. All of those are true, yet again. No lies are being put in at all. I wear foot-healthy footwear all the time, as you probably tell here. And let's not forget that controls I happen to find in most games, whenever I look up an AVGN episode, I happen to find that controls are a really big problem. But I do expect them to do so well in a lot of games that I play. As it turns out, that happens to tread water pretty well. And let's not forget, James D. Rolfe is like a good role model, especially when it comes to getting to know certain things about the past. And in round 4 of 6, we are getting pretty closer to the end, as we know about. First thing I've got is that the most recent game that I ever purchased was Need for Speed Heat. Second thing I got is that the kind of laptop I own is an Asus X555 series. And the third thing that I've got is that I happen to wear Russell spandex shirts, aka Dry Power 360 shirts, all the time as well. So, here we go, starting the 12-second timer right now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was kind of quick right there. Hopefully for some of you fast thinkers out there, you probably had yourself a good chance, but I terribly feel sorry for you guys if you weren't able to find out, well, how were you able to get through to finding a good answer here. But let me break it down for you. Of course, just like what I'm wearing right now, I definitely do wear a lot of these Russell dry fit shirts, which are mainly composed of spandex in them, at least 15%. And let's not forget, Need for Speed Heat was actually the most recent game that I downloaded. That's the true thing as well. So, of course, everything that I'm mentioning is true. No lies are being told. So, that's just kind of the way of the game here. 3 truths and no lies. Not 2 truths and a lie. It's as simple as that. Round 5 out of 6. First thing I've got is that the kind of editing program that I currently use is Sony Vegas Movie Studio 14 Platinum. Second thing is that I don't really read a lot of books as opposed to just doing some of my other business. And the third thing I've got is that my favorite film of all time is the new Hellboy film with David Harbour. 12-second timer starts now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right there. That's pretty satisfying enough for you. Well, let me just tell you right now, I do like the new Hellboy a lot, as a matter of fact, despite how it kind of just flopped in the box office. But a lot of things in the film actually make up for it pretty well, as it turns out. But, of course, the current editing program that I use to make my videos on is definitely Sony Vegas Movie Studio 14 Platinum. And, of course, every other truth that I told, there are 0 lies being implemented in this video. So, I'm usually only mentioning 2 truths at a time just to give the illusion that there's a lie hidden within. But, let's not forget, honesty is definitely the best policy. To you, David. So, that just pretty much wraps it up. But one last round still comes around. So, I do a mount to have an extra round here. Round 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, basically, a film that I'm currently watching right now, based on the first thing that I've got right now, is called Get Smart. Second thing that I got is that I pretty much consolidated every other type of good clothes that I used to have in favor of putting in new things like Injinji socks or American Eagle boxers or whatnot. And the third thing, final thing, of this whole competition right here, this whole milestone challenge in general, is that I'm simply growing a mustache to remind myself that online shopping sprees are no laughing matter. 12-second timer pretty much starts right now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up again. For the last time, though. Because, as a matter of fact, all three things are true. I'm definitely wearing Injinjis and American Eagles. Not to mention the fact that I do happen to have, a good sense towards all of this. And I am actually watching Get Smart with, well, all that good stuff there. And so, this was all just a good competition right here. But it's only a good Kickstarter. I have yet to get to the other two competitions around here, so stick around for the other two if you will. They will focus on two other aspects retaining to Twitter-related milestones on my second Twitter username at KFN 2.0. But, of course, 3 truths and no lies. That's exactly what I'm going for here. So, that's pretty much just the end of it, though. If you want to see more, go down to my channel. Aside from all of this, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.